as well. And a debut pick, the Zhuangzi comes out into the gorge in this first.
Let me hear some noise!
That's right, action and energy, game number 1. This is the best time to put that foot forward. Now TT Global, Team Vitality, they have played their cards. The keys are in place. One of them will be crushed. One of them will continue to move forward.
This is a single elimination. Best of 7 going into this one. We want to see this go the distance. Of course, Team Vitality here going up first against TT Global. Not the easiest task. I mean, there's going to be a lot of data that's been out there for Team Vitality. TT Global will definitely have honed in on some of those weaknesses.
So straight away, 1v1. Tufts is not doing that well against Ching. He might get first blood.
Yeah, Ching, the flash away. Tufts will survive, but he is very low, setting the tone again for TT Global. It's just starting off strong here.
And TT Global, you can tell, right? The players are kind of feeling out how Team Vitality players react to their movements. Ching didn't have to commit the flash, actually forced it out of Tufts. This is a great start for the side of TT Global.
Yeah, great start indeed. A little unfortunate. I mean, using that common skill, Neil has to flash away as well. Just walking in, kind of scary. Just walking through the river, trying to rotate, and again, you get caught out and had to use another common skill.
Which is why the panel was talking about this. This is really a learning lesson, right? So now Team Vitality, we know their strengths. ZanQ, one of the best junglers out there, but this is a new challenge. We are going deeper into proficiency for KWC. TT Global, #1 team, you have to do better.
You have to do better. I mean, I think that ZanQ is going to be super focused. He wants to put his head down, wants to get his team an early lead. He's going to be looking to invade as well. Just be that aggressive guy. He's been an all-star at the KWC thus far, on and off screen, but this is a guy that you got to be careful about because, again, once he starts getting going, TT Global might have some issues.
Exactly, and I think that's what all Team Vitality fans want, right? You want to put this good performance against TT Global. You want to show that, hey, after 1 year of Honor of Kings, we have grown to be a bigger monster.
Yeah, Team Vitality here. We're looking for the potential jump. Ching is actually going to just skirt out the top brush. He's going to just make sure that everybody thinks fine. But look at how TT Global are starting to rotate. It's going to be interesting to see how the KPL teams play this game.
Yes, it's a numbers advantage for sure, right? 4v3, they get that initial rotation as well. They have information about who is here from Vitality. Sunrise looking for the steal.
Yeah, Zan taking a lot of damage in the bottom lane. Snowy's doing, like, putting the pressure on, making things a little bit uncomfortable. 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Still very early. This is great for Team Vitality because, I mean, they're only 500 gold behind, but TT Global looking to get aggressive.
I think very importantly is the fact that ZanQ is actually keeping pace. He's 100 gold ahead of Sunrise. This is not what we expected coming in.
Not really what we expected. I mean, if we're talking about the players alone, but in terms of heroes, I would have expected that because you want that early game lead. Payden, generally speaking, will have that advantage. He's very fast, he's able to move around, and he does a decent amount of damage, so those wave clears are very quick for him.
Yeah, so stealing camps is very important, and with that, right, they've actually taken that Horntail Beast at the bottom side of the map away from TT Global. So Vitality, this is a good pace keeping with the side of a #1 team from ACL.
Yeah, I mean, they're down about 500, 600 gold. It's been fluctuating throughout, but ZanQ still top of the gold chart. He's ensuring that he's giving his team a chance on this one, but the next 3 are going to go all the way of TT Global.
And it's a concerning one because it's Ching, Sunrise, and Snowy, the 3 most important members on the side of TT Global. So this first 4-minute Tyrant fight, I'm curious to see. Vitality, what is your answer here?
Yeah, what is your answer indeed? I mean, for Team Vitality, they need to ensure that they're playing their game. They're not playing scared. They're not like too much respect is given to TT Global, and the fight is being gone on them. You want to be making those rotations. You're looking for some sort of pick, and with that 4-minute mark about to happen, something is about to happen in terms of kills.
Yes, you need that control, and right now, this first rotation coming out, it's 4 minutes already. Tyrant already started by TT Global.
Oh, it's going down so quickly. It looks like TT Global are going to pick that one up for free. Sunrise with that smite, first one of the day.
Okay, so the timing on the jungle rotations starting to look a lot cleaner. 19, maybe under pressure.
Death Precipice right on. The Unending Sorrow has to be used early, ensuring that he does stay alive, but this is a jungle invade from Sunrise.
Yep, and you can see, right, this is where the advantage will be.
They got the truth onto Ching, who has to flash under that tower, needs to get back to the safety. He gets the healing due, but now ZanQ is going to be there, even with 2 members, not able to find the pick off here.
They needed that kill because they gave away the Crimson Golem to the side of Sunrise. And knowing TT Global, look, that one play, they're now close to 1,000 ahead. They also have the information on the timing of that Crimson Golem for ZanQ.
Yeah, and Team Vitality were kind of going in on this one. They wanted that pick off more than anything else, giving up their Crimson. And again, the early game buffs are actually very big in terms of just how these games kind of snowball, and this lead is starting to grow in favor of TT Global.
That's because you get to choose your fights. 19.
19 with that unending sorrow. He's going to get dove on the flash away, but it looks like the Imperial Order finds 19, and first blood is going to go the way of Snowy.
Clean funnel here. They filter that kill into the hands of Snowy. He has that Crimson Golem buff as well. And with that, Ching also gets the T1, a three-prong win for the side of TT Global.
Yeah, if you're a Team Vitality fan, that's the worst thing, right? Letting Snowy get going. He's been an 18-year-old child prodigy in terms of this game. TT Global's been really leveraging off his skills. He's mechanically sound, and getting him that farm going to be super scary, especially since we're moving into the mid-game.
Exactly. And also, this is where, taking the buffs, we didn't really talk about it in the earlier stages, group stages as well. Now we are at close to the end of this competition at KWC. You will start to see why buffs matter so much.
It helps out with the acceleration. It's a 1.5k net worth lead at this point. TT Global now putting the pressure on. They're grouping up into the mid lane, and Team Vitality, you have less map to deal with, you have less farm to go around.
And why they're doing this? Because now they have to focus on the defense of the T2. Nobody can defend the T2 at the bottom.
Yeah, no defense here. I mean, the T2 is going to go down by those minions. But look in the top lane. ZanQ looking to just cut the creeps, slow the game down, at least in the top lane. Yes, the mid lane is completely barren and it's been a struggle, but again, they're still looking for that end game.
So when you're at a deficit, that is what we're looking to do, right? Vitality, I like this understanding of the game. Look, we just want to drag, we want to put ourselves in the best 50-50 position possible.
But I also think that Team Vitality, the timer is on them, right? Once TT Global get a little bit tanky and you have an Augur in there, which is going to be very scary in that late game, you don't want to let him get that farm. You need to take advantage of this early game spike. Unfortunately, it really hasn't paid off in terms of the net worth.
This is why you pick up the Dharma. This is why you pick up the Lady Sun. So Zan and Tufts, they will be that late game turnaround on the side of TT, which is also why TT Global, they have picked up Joy on this jungle, because that is your safe condition. When you don't, you are immune to CC, that's when you can turn the fight. Snowy, looking for an opening, he's just going to try and poke them down.
Yeah, the Sunrise looking to cut it off the angle more than anything else, but this is just space created. Look at how they're rotating, and it looks like it's going to be a free top T2. Yes, it will be traded by the bottom one, so it looks like, Team Vitality understanding movements, realizing that they're behind, but they're still continuing to fight with the space given.
But this is a good result, right? So far, Team Vitality, I like the response. They're not getting taken down without a fight, right? And I'm not talking about physical fights. I'm talking about map control, the macro game. Team Vitality, matching them almost blow for blow. And look, the goal lead is not that big of a gap.
Not that big of a gap, and you're kind of seeing exactly how TT Global are playing. It's about objective. It's not about the kills. It's not looking me to constantly fight. It's more about just taking away, again, the towers as well as the buffs.
And playing with vision. I think this is something very important. You will notice a cleaner gameplay coming in.
Yeah, Sunrise looking for that flank. 19 scouts it out. Unending Sorrow was used, though.
Okay, so vision game, this is where Ching is going to make a very big difference. He's at level 11, already has the Frost Scar Embrace along with the Axe of Torment. Now, Snowy, due to the distractions that Sunrise and Joy have gotten them, they have gotten this 8.5-minute Tyrant.
Yeah, but look at ZanQ. I mean, matching up against Sunrise, he has about a 2k net worth lead. Overall, they're down by 4k throughout, so there are definitely deficiencies in other roles on the Team Vitality side. But ZanQ is like, hey, I'm going to continue to farm. I'm going to be that late game monster, or that mid game monster.
Yeah, so ZanQ actually doing well, right? This is a standard performance by him, but Sunrise and Crane, they have found their target. Tufts maybe has to run for his life. He's buying time for the team. No one is supporting. They have to do something else on the side of Team Vitality.
Yeah, he's on the run, just buying time more than anything else. This is definitely going to be going down, but it's going to create space for the Overlord to be picked up. So Team Vitality understanding that, hey, we give something, we're going to take something.
Exactly. So it's about finding small wins when you're put in a difficult situation. So Vitality, this is, once again, I'm feeling impressed, right? They're holding their own. TT Global obviously still at the top, but this 10-minute mark, Vitality needs to put up a fight. This 10-minute Shadow Tyrant cannot be given to TT Global for free.
Yeah, cannot be given for free. And I mean, you need to just hold the fort. You need to keep these T3s alive at this stage. But TT Global over the wall, putting pressure in. Here's the teleport. Even it looks like Ching will be joining the mid lane, putting pressure there, but they're not able to get any towers.
Yeah, this next fight very important for Neil, right? We need Neil to catch out any singular moment member on the side of TT Global. It would be great if they can take out Sunrise, then it kind of opens up the doors to the backlines of TT Global.
Yeah, but finding that angle, trying to go in, look at how they're using their vision to their advantage. They've been pushing them back, and look, it's looking like it's going to be a free Shadow Tyrant as well.
So even if you have the lead on ZanQ, look, you need the lead coming in from the Team 19 looking for an opening, but it's not going to be there, and now they can start to turn the fight. Snowy though, falling a bit low. Tufts
was looking for the potential jump in, and look at how TT Global understanding that there's a Dharma on the enemy team, not grouped up, right? So even if he went in, you might have gotten one guy, and that's really not the target you want in Sunrise.
And Joy, this is the beauty of the pick, right? Joy, as long as he is with Snowy and Crane, you can't exactly burst them down. There is anti-CC.
Anti-CC. Zan, though, taking a lot of damage. ZanQ looking for that perfect angle when to go in, but it looks like Team Vitality already very low. You really can't take this fight. More than anything else, ZanQ is looking to just clear the wave.
And free damage coming from Snowy as well. This is one of the benefits of D-Range here. You can attack from range, and your passive procs, you throw extra cards out, and it will hit that tower.
Yeah, that extra range is super helpful. I mean, in between minion waves, you're doing a little bit of chip damage, slowly taking that one down. And this is that slow siege. Sunrise is here. They've already taken the mid T3.
They don't have to overcommit. This is one of the strengths of a #1 KPL team playing in ACL. It's all about those minor things. Play at range, right? Maximize your damage without taking any at all.
Yeah, look, I mean, taking away a game from TT Global seems like a tough task, but right now we just need to think about baby steps. Looking for that first kill. Team Vitality playing for about 11 minutes, haven't found anything because TT Global's positioning has been flawless.
Exactly, and you need to be very careful because as a team coming in this learning journey, you have learned it. You cannot overcommit, but they'll try.
They're looking to jump in. It looks like ZanQ, he gets picked off first. He gets caught out in that sense, but 19 looking to go, and Tough tried to go for the truth, but he gets blown up. Sunrise making a pay, and now TT Global on the run with 3 members down from Team Vitality. This will be a tough hold.
TT Global have swung the doors open. 19 going to be pushed back as well, and this very well could be game #1.
I mean, the minion wave is about to crash in. They're just a matter of time. Neil looking to deal with a minion wave, but he's going to have to go golden to stay alive. He gets picked off. Ching makes him die on this one, but it looks like they're going to go for the crystal, and Team Vitality will fall in the first game here.
So #1, this first win goes to TT Global. This is why they are the #1 team coming out from ACL. Great start, but it's not done yet. Team Vitality, some lessons have been learned. How fast can they adapt?
I mean, they need to adapt very quickly.